Acting is one element in a film or play. Directing is sort of the painter using all those elements, sound and music and camera, and putting it all together. And that can be fun and exciting. If you fail, it's incredibly exciting. Much more exciting than when you're an actor. But when you succeed, it's incredibly exciting. So I like the risk of it all. George Clooney. Hi, my name is Gavin Samano Tovar, and I'm going to tell you how my first experience directing helped me find new ways to explore my creative side. So I'm going to talk about how I got the opportunity to explore directing, my crazy casting issue and how I overcame it, and how I felt seeing my finished product on stage. So, how did I get the opportunity to explore directing? Well, I was involved in the Red Company at CPP Theater. They produced the play that I directed. The Red Company put together a night of one acts where multiple directors put into work, and I signed up to direct the one act. We put this together because there weren't many roles available in our Spring 2023 productions, so this opportunity was created for those actors and actresses who weren't cast. I chose a play called Echo that was public domain and submitted to the Red Company leaders because I had to either use a script that was public domain or write my own piece. The leaders looked at the submissions and picked which plays would be done. They chose a total of 6 pieces, including mine. My play was picked because of the script accessibility, cast size, and length. Speaking of cast, I had a crazy casting issue that almost derailed my piece. Throughout the production process, I had recast one role 3 times. The role of recast was the female character. The first actress I cast quit because she was cast in one of our 2 main productions, so she needed to focus on that. The second actress I cast, I had to fire because she was not part of the Red Company. And as such, I had to use my backup actress who was in the Red Company. I had to make sure the actress knew her blocking and memorized her lines in the span of 2 weeks. I called her in as many times as both our schedules could accommodate, so that I got as much time as I could to work with her. I even had to have her and my male actor come in early before text so they could work together a bit, and kept working with her alone when my male actor went to rehearse for another one act. She and I worked until we had to go to the studio theater to begin the tech rehearsal. So, how did it feel seeing my finished product on the stage? Well, it almost didn't happen. See, the morning of the show day, my actress texted me telling me she lost her voice. This was concerning to myself, the rest of my cast, and the Red Company leaders, as I was the second director to present their piece, and there was no time to recast. The leaders and I agreed to wait until we knew for certain if my actress was going to be able to make it to perform that night before we made any decisions about my piece. I checked with my actress around 3 p.m., 2 hours before showtime, and she said she was good to go perform that night. When I sat down after introducing my piece, I was proud of the work I did, despite the hurdles I faced. I couldn't even be more proud of my actress who, despite only rehearsing for 2 weeks, had been able to remember all her lines. Hearing the audience reactions to certain moments made me so happy as they had the effect I intended. Seeing how well it went that night gave me the courage to pursue directing as well as acting. How I got the opportunity to explore directing, my creative casting issue and how I overcame it, as well as how I felt seeing my finished product on the stage, makes me feel that my first experience directing helped me find new ways to explore my creative side. When people ask how long it took me to get my actress rehearsed, and I would tell them it was 2 weeks, they'll be surprised how good she was for having 2 weeks to rehearse. And I will tell them one thing, not bad for 2 weeks, huh? Since it took me 2 weeks to write this script for my speech, I'm going to end my speech with the same thing. Not bad for 2 weeks, huh?